I sort of made a promise to myself when I first started to get a big platform that I was going to use this platform for as long as I can. I'm still surprised that I still have this platform, but now I do. So therefore, I'm going to use it to do several types of activism. And for me, doing this book is a type of activism. It's a kind of way to spread awareness to people and educating people about the crisis that we are facing so that people will have the tools they need to take action. Sometimes when you read about the climate and ecological emergency and the sustainability crisis, you get a bit overwhelmed because it seems like, how can this all be true? And how can how can all this be true when no one is acting on it? Um, and then it's good to have it on paper, to have this like in a physical form, to say that this is the truth. We have the truth on our side, we have science on our side, we have morality on our side, and no matter what people say, they still won't change the fact that this is the reality that we are facing right now. It seems like many people think that now when we have another government, things are going to get better and so on. And of course we need to acknowledge that some governments are a bit less catastrophic than others, but we need to realize that we can no longer pretend that we can solve this within our current system, that we can solve this without actually treating it as an emergency. And just by setting up some vague, distant targets and making some small symbolic actions and saying things like saying some nice words and so on, of course that's not going to save us. So we need to realize that we still have a very long way to go, and that what we are seeing now is nowhere near enough, and we need to keep pushing from every possible angle, for as much as it takes. For me, there has not been any other option. It's just like we are facing an existential emergency, and in an existential emergency, if you are privileged like I am and have the opportunity to do something, you more or less have a moral obligation to do so. So therefore, I have to do everything I can, and step out of my comfort zone. And I mean, I want to in the future be able to look back and say that I did everything I could, and that is what I'm trying to do.